At first glance, it looks like a simple scene, God reaching out to touch Adam, but there's so much more happening here. This isn't just a biblical story, it's a visual depiction of life, creation, intellect, and the divine spark that connects humanity to the heavens. Painted by Michelangelo during the Renaissance as part of the Sistine Chapel ceiling in Vatican City, the creation of Adam is often seen as a moment frozen in time. But beneath the surface, every figure, every shape, even the space between fingers, carries layered meaning. The most iconic part of this fresco is the nearly touching fingers of God and Adam. But this moment isn't frozen, it's charged. The gap between their fingers symbolizes potential, the moment just before. The spark of life is transferred. Some interpret this space as symbolic of the eternal mystery between divinity and humanity. We can reach, but never quite touch. This visual metaphor speaks not just of physical life, but of intellectual awakening. It's about the moment of decision, of becoming more than dust and breath. Adam's body tells another story. He's reclined, passive, and almost lifeless, his hand extended not with effort, but in expectation. His gaze is calm, perhaps even unaware of the power about to surge through him. This posture reinforces the idea that humanity is born not through effort, but through grace, waiting to be animated. Even Adam's body echoes classic sculpture, showing the Renaissance focus on idealized human form. But there's more than beauty here. There's vulnerability, incompleteness. Now look behind God. He's surrounded by a host of figures, some clearly angels, others more mysterious. One reclining figure under God's arm is often interpreted as Eve, waiting her turn to be created, but another theory sees her as Sophia, the personification of divine wisdom. This feminine figure's intense gaze and placement close to God's heart suggest her importance. If she is wisdom, then Michelangelo may be showing us that creation isn't just biological, it's intellectual and spiritual. Look again at the shape around God and the angels. It isn't just cloth. According to some scholars, it perfectly mimics a cross-section of the human brain. This hidden symbolism was first identified by Dr. Frank Meshberger in 1990. Michelangelo, deeply interested in anatomy, may have intentionally hidden this brain to suggest that intellect, the ability to think, to reason, is a gift from God. This redefines the fresco. It's not only about physical life, but about the mind, about consciousness. God doesn't just give Adam breath, he gives him thought. There's another fascinating anatomical interpretation. Some believe the red cloth surrounding God resembles a uterus, with the green scarf as an umbilical cord. From this perspective, the fresco becomes not just about the touch of God, but the cone and birth of humanity. A maternal act of divine creation. This maternal imagery aligns with Renaissance themes of origin and cosmic order, suggesting that creation is both powerful and nurturing. The tiniest part of the painting may be the most profound, the gap between the fingertips. It's just a breath apart, yet it holds the essence of mystery. It's been seen as a metaphor for human striving, for our eternal longing to reconnect with the divine. It reminds us, the divine is always near, but never forced. It must be chosen, invited. Michelangelo's use of color is subtle but purposeful. God is wrapped in red and surrounded by divine light, while Adam is grounded in earthy greens and browns. This contrast reinforces the separation between divine and mortal realms, but also the bridge between them, built by that almost touch. Light bathes God and his angels, while Adam rests in shadow, waiting for illumination. Creation, then, is a journey from darkness into light, from matter to meaning. This painting isn't just a scene from Genesis, it's a Renaissance manifesto, showing that humanity is both divine and dust. It's a symbol of art, science, spirituality, and human potential. Even its anatomical secrets, the brain, the uterus, show that Michelangelo believed in the union of body and soul, of God and reason.